Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me here today for a brand new pick a card reading. For those of you that are new to my channel, hello, welcome in. My name is Melissa, and today's topic is going to be, what are their true intentions? Blunt AF. So what I'm going to be digging into in today's reading is looking into your person of interest and what their true intentions are with regard to you and with regard to the connection that you share with them, okay? So this reading is really intended for anyone out there that's just needing a little bit of clarification on maybe a more confusing situation with a person of interest. Please keep in mind, you guys, that this is a general reading, so it's nearly impossible for every message within this reading to resonate specifically with every single person. So just use your intuition to discern what's meant for you and what could be a message that's for someone else. If you're getting into the reading and the situation really doesn't resonate with you, then it's probably not your pile, or it's always possible that there just isn't a message for you in today's reading. If you do want to book a personal reading, I do offer that option. You can check the description box down below for all the instructions on how to book. Personal readings are always a great way to get a more specific, in-depth read on your own energy. All right, everyone. So let's go ahead and get into our pile selection for today's reading. We're working with 3 groups today. Starting here on the left, we have pile number 1. This is the Light Seer's Tarot, and we're working with a selenite crystal or satin spar, however you want to call it. For group number 2, we have the Haunted Mansion Tarot with this beautiful little agate. And for pile number 3, we are working with the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot and this really beautiful celestite crystal. So I want you guys to take a moment, take a deep breath, think about your person, think about their true intentions. Go ahead and select the deck or the crystal you're feeling the most intuitively connected to, really selecting with your intuition versus your eyesight. And once you've made your choice, you can scroll down to the description box down below where you'll locate the timestamp that will skip you straight away to your chosen pile. See you there. Hey there, pile 1. If you guys picked the selenite little satin spar crystal with the Light Seer's Tarot, this will be your reading where we are going to dig into your person and what their true intentions are with you and the connection. So as always, we're going to shuffle all the cards on camera today. I'm working with a ton of different decks, and I'm going to kick things off with an oracle deck here. First, what I want to take a look at is your person's kind of current energy or position with regard to this connection. Then we'll transition into your tarot and some additional oracle cards to get the more specific details, closing out the reading with some messages from them as well. So let's go ahead and get started. So for pile 1, let's see, what is their person's current position with regard to this connection? This is really just going to allow us to understand the context through which their intentions are operating, right? So let's see. What are their intentions? So we've got messages, tweet, tweet. Okay, so some online DM, Twitter action going on. We also have trials of love, lessons. So right off the bat, your person is coming across as being in a situation where they may only be ready or intending a more surface level or preliminary stages of communication type of vibe. With the trials of love energy coming through with lessons here, I feel like your person has recently gone through something in love that might have been a tougher energy for them. I think of trials and tribulations, right? Like trials of love. Like you go through kind of these different experiences in your love life to learn a lesson. So I feel like they're kind of blossoming out of this right now. And I don't know why I said the word blossoming, maybe because of the tree. So I feel like for some of these people that I'm channeling, like there's one group of people where it's like they went through a tough time And so the only thing that they're intending right now is just light communication, right? Like in the DMs, flirting and things like that. Others that I'm channeling here, it feels like they've blossomed out of this trial and they've learned a lesson from it. And now they're starting to kind of put feelers out there again, right? So this is kind of about them opening up to the possibility of new communication with you or with their love life in general. Either way, though, this does feel like the intention is just around communication, light communication. So whether you know this person well or not, because we have the tweet with the messages, it feels very like text messages or like Instagram DMs or like, Twitter. I don't know if people DM on Twitter because I don't have Twitter. Or even like if you met them on a dating app, it's sort of like showing me the early stages of knowing someone in a dating app kind of vibes. Look at this too, you guys. We have the 10 of Swords at the bottom. So this kind of aligns with what I was saying about the trials of love. It's like there's this energy here of this person coming through on the other side of a really rocky situation that maybe they hit rock bottom from. And it's no surprise then kind of tuning into the energy of the crystal you all selected with the selenite. This is an incredibly purifying crystal, and it's actually a crystal that can cleanse other crystals. So it's making me feel like this person is in a space where their intentions are to purify and cleanse at this time. So let's go ahead. I'm going to pull some tarot cards for intentions here, just to get a more clear picture of what they really are intending at this time with regard to you and this connection. So for pile 1, what are their person's true intentions with regard to this connection? Okay. I don't know why this deck is so hard to shuffle. It makes me crazy. Sorry, guys. All right, let's take a look. What are their person's intentions? Okay, so we have the Star card coming up, which is all about healing, but let's get a full picture here. Hold on. What are their intentions? The World. Wow. And the Magician card. Bottom deck is an Ace of Wands in reverse. So that's interesting. Let's pull one of these and then we'll just continue on here. What are their intentions? I think for some of you guys out there, this Ace of Wands reverse is kind of making me feel like this person is like maybe turned off in some way. Like there's this undertone of like being put out in a sense, like the spark being gone or the passion that they had for this connection being gone or being blocked in some way. Let's see though. The Sword and the Rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. And then we have Twin Flame in reverse here. Okay. Well, the interesting thing about this person with these major arcana cards coming in, for those of you that don't know, there are certain cards in the tarot that we call the major arcana. And it's all, these cards that you guys have here are all part of the major arcana. And this usually has to do with more meaningful life lessons or meaningful energies that we're meant to learn from or experience in our lives. So it is interesting kind of dialing back into this trials of love. When we're asking about this person's intentions, this really seems to revolve around them and their own learning in their life right now and their own cycle of where they are in life right now. I do feel this person with the Star card, they hold a lot of hope for this connection. I think that they think about you a lot. I think they daydream about you, maybe fantasize about this connection. This is even the type of vibe where they may put you on a pedestal. But when we're thinking about intentions here, when I see the Star card in this way, it's making me feel like this person doesn't necessarily have the intention to act right now. This is more the energy of like they're healing from something in their life and kind of thinking about what could be, daydreaming about what could be, hoping or putting out into the universe what they wish to be. And I think with the Sword and the Rose here, there's like this energy of they're searching for clarity in their life right now, just in general. It's, this Ace of Wands, remember how I was saying, like, I'm getting this energy of them being a little bit turned off in a sense. It's like, I feel this energy, you guys, is more to do with this person and what they're going through in their life. It's almost like they are needing to reignite the spark within themselves at this time. So like with the World card being here too, it's like this person is ready to start fresh. So I think that really aligns well with Trials of Love, right? We were talking about how there's this energy I'm getting of someone that wants to start fresh in their life. They're coming out of this potentially like tumultuous situation. They're closing out a cycle, ready to start something new. They're closing out a chapter here. For some of you guys, this could have to do with them intending to close out a chapter with you. For others, though, the energy I'm really getting is about them closing out this old lesson. So with the Magician card being here, I do feel like this person is going to behave in a way to try to attract you in, which makes a lot of sense with that DM energy. So let me tell you guys about this Magician card and with my experience here. This is when somebody is going to like post something on social media that's going to try to suck you into their giving them your attention. Okay, so maybe they post something on their story or they post something on their feed and it kind of prompts you to message them or think about them. Maybe they slide into your DMs with a little emoji, but they don't really say too much else because it's like, oh, that's gonna get pile one's attention. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's the energy I get. So it's like, and I don't know that it's necessarily like malicious. I think it's just that like this person to me is coming across as very much still healing from something and coming out on the other side of a tough situation that they've been through. And this, it's kind of interesting too with the Sword and the Rose. It talks about protection, and selenite is a protection stone as well. I think they're still protecting themselves emotionally, and that even with the Star, you see how she has her hands kind of crossed in front of her heart. So for intentions, it feels like the main action that you guys are going to see out of them is this energy of the Magician, of trying to like conjure you up in a sense, like I feel through social media. So let's get some clarifying cards here. So we have Eyes Just For You. Okay, so I mean, the cool thing is like that's not a player energy. So let's see. Okay. Virtual World. What did I say, you guys? This feels very online to me, at least right now. Commitment rings. And dating at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this is really promising, group one. So even though right now with intentions, I'm not necessarily seeing a ton of like action, but I'm not seeing like anything that looks playerish or super negative, right? We have Eyes Just For You, Virtual World. If anything, I feel that this person is moving a little slow because they're guarded still, or because they're trying to maybe learn a lesson from the past about potentially moving too fast. I do think this person with the Star, again, it's like they're thinking about you a lot. I think that you are somebody that this person really idealizes and puts up on a pedestal, like I was mentioning earlier. And I do feel with the Virtual World card coming up with the World here, this person actually might be ready to close out this chapter of keeping things more text messagey or virtual. Because the World card, again, it's about closing out a chapter here. So it's like wanting to refresh this energy into something new, manifesting in commitment potentially. So I do think this person wants commitment, which is a good thing. I think that they're just maybe trying to find their way on how to go about it. So let's pull one of these other oracle cards, and then we'll pull some message cards and just see what they would say to you if they were being truthful and honest. So let's see, for pile one, what are their intentions with my group one viewers? Oops, hold on a second. feel like this person feels like they imagine themselves giving you everything in your wildest dreams. We have the flower of life, inspiration, awe, and dreams. That is so funny. Oh my gosh. And then we have this card, the Nephilim, I think. Controversial, assessing, and new perspectives. So this person is definitely wanting a new energy with this connection. But it's interesting with assessing. It's like that's sort of the vibe I'm getting, guys. It's like they're trying to sort of figure out the action that they want to take on these feelings that they have. I think right now, though, it feels more like they're daydreaming a lot about you. And I feel like you guys really inspire this person a lot, especially with the star and this flower of life card coming up. It's like they're generally just like in awe of you. So it's just interesting that they seem to like hold you in such high regard, but it feels like the only thing they're able to do right now is like this little mini like action of messaging you. But you know, energy's always changing, you guys. This actually looks really promising. You know, sometimes with these energies like that we're seeing in your reading, it can, for me, sometimes in my experience, it indicates more people that are just like daydreaming and it's all in their head and they never want to act on it. But I feel like this magician card the actions may follow soon with this person. I feel like they're just maybe not acting right now because of the fact that there's some lesson that they've just gone through that they're still recovering from. I'm not really getting someone that's too head in the clouds because this person also wants clarity and truth here. Like they want to cut to the heart of the matter eventually. Communication is coming through. So, okay, let's close this out. We're going to get a few of these little message cards just to see like what they want to say. What they want to tell you if they were being totally truthful and honest and vulnerable. We have sidetracked. I just got caught up in the moment. Okay. That's interesting. So maybe this person was distracted by other things before, and this is why they weren't able to give you their full undivided attention. We have words. Our conversations still linger in my mind. And we have mesmerized. Your intensity frightens me and allures me all at the same time. Yeah, there's definitely something about like a conversation that you guys had or just your conversations in general that this person really resonated with because they think about it a lot. And, you know, it could be too like this person is like really putting you up on a pedestal, group one. Like that's the energy I feel. It's like they really, I think, see you as like almost above them in a way. And so I think this can also be the reason why there could be this perceived slowness in their pace. It's like if you guys are coming to this reading curious about someone's intentions, then clearly there's some sort of confusion underlying here for you with the way they're acting. You know, so I think that this person is a little bit just intimidated by you and intimidated by your energy because of the fact that you seem so like above them in their eyes. So, pile one, this is really interesting. I would really love to hear from you in the comments how this resonates with your situation with this person. So, drop me a comment below and let me know your story. If you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe and hit the bell so that you guys are notified of whenever I'm uploading new content. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to view today's reading, and I'll see you in a new one very soon. Bye. Hey there, pile two. If you guys picked out this beautiful little agate crystal with the Haunted Mansion Tarot, I have no idea why I was drawn to this in April when I'm recording this video, but either way, this is going to be your pile. So we are going to begin by channeling your person's intentions. Specifically, what I'm going to do first is we're going to look with this oracle deck into their current kind of position, their current energy as it pertains to this connection. Then we'll move into some additional tarot and oracle decks to get a feel for their true intentions toward you. All right. And I'm also, for some reason, guided to say that intentions and actions are two different things. And intentions and feelings are two different things. So I don't know why I felt like I needed to give that disclaimer to you, pile two, but maybe someone needed to hear that. I don't know. So let's see. What are pile two's person's intentions? What's their current position as it pertains to this connection? Swept off your feet. Casanova. We love to see it. Okay. And then we also have the masculine energy coming through. Okay. Well, right off the bat, I do feel that this person is very much in the masculine energy, meaning that they are wanting to be the one to take initiative and take charge with regard to this connection and where it's going. I see this person as intending to make plans, take action, be organized in a sense in the way that they come to you. Maybe organized isn't the right word, but it's more so this energy of being the one to take the lead on where this connection is going, okay? And, Casanova energy, this is very charming. I think this person wants to really charm you. I feel like this person is in a place where they have a lot of passion for this connection and they want to sweep you off your feet. And I think that they could even be a little swept off their feet as well. We're going to see once we get more insight here. The other thing I'm getting for this group, I'm feeling like a very kind of elegant, polished, luxury kind of energy from this person, especially with like the tux here and like these two people dancing and these like nice clothes. Like I'm wondering if this is a person that's wanting to really pull out all the stops and really show you through like flashy gifts or expensive dates that they're into you. Okay, so this is interesting. Like they're definitely intending to impress you is the energy that I feel. We will see more. Sometimes this energy is something that can be a little bit of a red flag, okay? But we'll see. So let's go in with this Haunted Mansion Tarot deck and let's get some more insight for group 2. It's interesting too because like you guys picked a pile that had this little brown agate, and this stone for me is like a grounding stone. So I'm wondering if you guys are feeling like a lot of passionate energy with this person, a lot of butterflies with this person. Maybe there's a lot of like romance that you're feeling that's leaving you feeling a little out of your depth. Like maybe, I also feel like maybe this group could be wanting to see if this connection is going to be more grounded or if it's just going to be this sort of like Casanova energy, telling you what you want to hear and things like that. Let's see though. Let's continue. So what are their intentions, Spirit, for group 2? Okay. That is so funny, you guys, because this very same card, this is the star, this came up in group 1 in the same position. Very interesting theme here. Oh, we have the 2 of Cups. Okay. What are their intentions, Spirit? The Page of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Chariot. Okay, already some messages coming through, but let's pull one of these oracle cards and then we'll get into a little bit more depth here. What are pile 2's person's true intentions toward them? Aww. Okay. Well, I don't think this is all bad so far based off what I'm seeing. So, okay, listen, guys. Intentions. This person has a lot of passion for you. They're very attracted to you. They have a lot of love for you. I think with the Star card, I do feel that you give this person butterflies. But I also think that this person daydreams a lot about you. I think they fantasize a lot about you. I feel like you really inspire this person. And I feel that they also kind of put you up on a pedestal in a lot of ways. But I do feel that this person is really passionate because in their mind, I feel like you're the type of partner that they've prayed for a long time. You see how she's kind of praying to the universe? And I think that they are feeling like they're finally like receiving that energy that they've always dreamt of. This could be why they're kind of pulling out all the stops to try to impress you here, or this is like their intention. With the Chariot card being here at the bottom of the deck, this is telling me that this person is very focused on you. And they're very focused on achieving a certain goal here. We have Six of Wands at the bottom. So again, lots of passion. I feel this person, they may actually think that you have a lot of people vying for your attention right now. Do you see how this woman is like on this horse and there's all these people like around her with this like fire energy? And so I think that this person feels as though they need to be very strategic about how they go about this. They need to play their cards right. They need to play the game right. You see the chessboard here with the King of Swords. That was just like a lot. We just went into a rabbit hole there. But what I see in terms of their intentions is that there is a goal that they're trying to achieve with you. With that Chariot card, there's some sort of end result that this person is hoping for. And they do intend to come together with you in an emotional way. Like this Two of Cups is beautiful. I love seeing this in a reading because I feel like in a lot of these love readings, we don't see it very often, which makes me kind of sad. But this definitely seems like a person that wants to spend quality time together with you, that intends to come together with you and connect on a more emotional level. This could feel like a soul level connection for them. The Page of Pentacles is kind of interesting as well. Let me take a look at this. Because despite the fact that you guys have a lot of these more passionate messages coming through, the Page of Pentacles is a much more slow-moving energy. So I don't know if maybe this is why you guys have come to this reading, because maybe you feel a lot of chemistry with this person, but maybe you feel they're moving slow. But this is telling me that this person, they're very curious about you. They want to get to know you. They want to understand everything there is to know about you. And I do think that they have a lot of like physical curiosity about you as well, wanting to explore that side of the connection. What is this on here? It's like she's holding a little flower that's growing or something. I think it's a flower growing out of a pentacle is what it looks like. So yeah, it's like, I think this person is intending to sort of like slowly invest into making this more of a grounded connection. You know, so if you're coming to this reading and maybe you guys have just been started dating and you've been like in the early like preliminary stages of dating and you're wondering like, when are they going to actually like ask me to be exclusive? I feel like they want to take it slow because despite their passions, I do see a desire here to move with wisdom. And I do think that this person may feel that taking it slow is a wiser choice for them. Now, we're going to get some more insight here, but I do want to say with the Chariot card, one, maybe there's a travel energy here for some of you. I would also look out for this person being, you know, we were talking about how the Chariot is sort of like being fixated on you or fixated on a goal that they're trying to achieve here. So I would be interested to know what this person's goal is. It feels like it's to come together with you in a heartfelt connection. Like I'm really not seeing anything nefarious here other than this can sometimes be more manipulative. I don't feel like it's like that though for the majority of you watching this. I guess what I was getting at with the Chariot is just make sure that like what am I trying to say? Like sometimes when someone is fixated on a specific goal or outcome, it's like they don't see anything outside of that goal or outcome. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Let me know if it makes sense. I don't know. Let's continue. Let's get a little bit more here for their intentions. I just feel like there's more to this story than all rainbows and sunshine for some reason. Okay. So we do have yes. So I take this as confirmation of yes, they're into you. Yes, they want to come together with you. Yes, they're curious about you. Like, yes, they want you. We do have full-blown romance coming in here. Okay, so they are intending a full-blown romance for this connection. This is beautiful energy, you guys, for real. We have ready for love. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we do have trauma bond in reverse here. So there's some sort of healing that this person is coming out of. Or maybe for some of you guys, you've dealt with this person before in the past, and it was more of a, I don't like saying unhealthy connection, but maybe that's what it was, you know? There was something about the dynamic that was like you guys were bonded together through a situation that was like less than ideal, but it's in reverse. So it's like there's an energy of them healing from that. I feel like this person is really wanting a committed relationship with you. Like this is how they come across. They want romance. They want to be with you. They're ready for a relationship. This is what's coming through in their intentions. So I'm curious to know for you guys that picked pile 2 if this is resonating with your person's actions, because for some reason at the beginning of the reading, I felt like I had to make that disclaimer about like intentions and actions are 2 different things. So let me know. All right, let's get one more of these cards and then we'll do some message cards and see what they would say to you. So what are their person's intentions for pile 2? This is really positive, you guys. So we have the divine feminine, birthing, and fertility. This person may want to, they may want to like wife you up and have children with you. But see, it's interesting that this divine feminine came up because for intentions, it's almost like this person is really wanting to nurture this connection. I think this really goes back to wanting to kind of take things slow, step by step, really doing things the right way by you. I'm getting here with the Page of Pentacles. For some of you guys, this might be a newer connection, which is why we have this more youthful energy here, because it's like you're just starting off on a path with this person. But yeah, like divine feminine energy is very much about leaning back. It's about nurturing a connection versus taking a ton of action or a ton of steps. So if you guys are perceiving this person as being a little bit slow to act, I think it's just because they're trying to enjoy the moment and making sure that they're nurturing this relationship in the way that it deserves versus rushing into something. Now, yeah, it's like I feel like they just want to like open this car door for you and take you on this journey with them, go somewhere, which is really interesting. And at the bottom of the deck, you guys have the Seerians, responsibilities, lessons, and growing up. So yeah, maybe with that trauma bond in reverse, it's like maybe this person is trying to make more mature and responsible decisions in love based off lessons that they've learned in the past. And so that's why maybe that Page of Pentacles energy is coming through. So let's see pile 2. I want to see what would they say to you if they were being totally honest. What does this person want to communicate to my pile 2 viewers? Okay, these seem to want to come out, so we're going to take them. So we have foolish. The grass wasn't greener on the other side. Irreplaceable. I keep comparing others to you. I think this is why I keep feeling like, I hate to say this, pile 2, because like I've just never seen a more rainbows and sunshine reading. And so sometimes when I see that, I get skeptical, which is sad. But I do feel like there's like more to this story than what's coming through here, because we're really only looking at their intentions, which is just such a small portion of the situation here. So maybe there was an issue in the past with this person where like they left and were exploring other options, or maybe they were dating multiple options at a time. All the while they think about you. You know what I mean? Like they're comparing other people to you. Like you're the one that they put on a pedestal this whole time. I'd be curious to know if you guys are actually like with this person in communication with them, or if you're in separation with them right now. Because if you guys are in separation from this person right now, it would make sense why I'm feeling like this energy of something being a little bit off, even though we have such beautiful cards coming through here. It would make sense why I would have this energy of, you know, foolishness and irreplaceable. You know what I mean? Because maybe they've been dating other people while you guys have been apart, and they're like comparing all those other people to you and realizing that they were dumb to not nurture this connection whenever they had the chance in the past, you know? Let's get one more. What would they say? Afflicted. Our connection still affects me. Then we have clues. I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. So yeah, this person definitely feels guided to you. They are attached to you. They think about you a lot. So for some of you guys, you know, take it as it resonates. For some of you, like this rainbows and sunshine might really be the case, right? Like that might really be your situation with this person. I would take it that way, especially if you and this person are in communication and currently dating each other or with each other. But for others of you where you're asking this person's intentions and they've been kind of flaky, or they've been kind of in and out, or maybe you've been in separation from this person, I do think that this person is still attached to you. And with the Star card, you know, this is definitely not a card of taking action. This is a card of like renewal. It's a card of healing. It's a card of like inspirations, right? But it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to do anything about it. It just means that they're in that energy of like thinking about it a lot, you know? So pile 2, this is really interesting, and I really need to hear from you in the comments how this resonates with your current situation and what aspects of the reading like made sense for you and what might not have. So drop me a comment down below. Let me know. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to view today's reading. Please subscribe and hit the bell so that you know when I'm uploading new content, and I'll see you all in a new one very soon. Bye. Hey there, pile 3. If you guys picked out this beautiful little Celestine crystal with the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, this is going to be your reading. We're going to tap into your person and just kind of take a look at their current intentions with regard to you and this relationship at this moment in time that you're viewing the video. So I'm going to begin with an oracle deck. I'm going to channel sort of their current position and where they stand with regard to this connection, just kind of see what energy they're in. This is going to provide us a little bit more context for the other messages that we get and their intentions. So let's see, for group 3, where does our person currently stand with regard to this connection? We have satin sheets, seduction, okay, and then we've got the heart storm with integrity at the bottom of the deck. So there's something about this person's values coming through here with regard to this connection. So something about this situation is making this person question, I feel like, whether or not what they're doing or what they're intending to do is in alignment with their values, okay? I definitely feel that right now this person is maybe not in the best place in terms of their emotions with the Heartstorm card here. This is telling me this person is feeling a lot of turbulent emotions right now. I'm also feeling there's a coldness around their heart space too. It's like a combination of things. It's like turbulence is the word. When you think of a Heartstorm, there's a lot of there's just a lot of feelings that don't feel so pleasant that they're currently experiencing. And I'm wondering if the reason why has to do with this integrity card. Something to do with integrity, something to do with their values is coming up. And I wonder if this person kind of tries to put on this persona, or maybe they are this person of like being kind of like prim and proper, you know what I mean? Like, especially with this pearl necklace, whenever I see that, I think of like like a church lady or something. Or I don't want to say that. I don't mean to be negative when I say that, but just I think of somebody who is like very polished and put together, and like they have certain ways of doing certain things that are supposed to be very respectable. You know what I mean? And the satin sheets being here is interesting too, because there's like a lot of sensual feelings that I think this person is feeling for you. And I'm just wondering if that mixed with their like integrity situation, their value situation, is making them feel a little like tumultuous in their heart. Okay. So I feel like we need more information for sure. So let's go in with the tarot and let's take a look and see. See, look, when I parted the deck, I have the 5 of Swords with the 2 of Wands. So it's like, I think this person is in a space right now where they're really like in their head a lot instead of maybe listening fully or tapping into their heart. Like there's a lot of stormy feelings that this person is going through right now for whatever reason. So let's see. What are their intentions, Spirit, for group 3? What are this person's true intentions with my pile 3 viewers at this time? It's almost like they feel really attracted to you physically, but it's like there's a guilt energy about it for some reason. That's what I feel. I know I went on that long tangent, but I think that's what I was trying to get out. Let's see. All right, so for intentions, we have the 4 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Swords in reverse, and at the bottom we have the 4 of Pentacles. I definitely feel, hold on, let me see before I say too much. Let's get one more of these. Is your person kind of rigid? Pile 3. Like, what's their vibe? Because that's, I'm wondering if that's what's happening here with this King of Swords reversed and the 4 of Pentacles. So we have soulmates here. Soul connection, partnership, agreement, and soul contract. And we have the Lightning card at the bottom, which is talking about a realization. Upheaval, transformation, surprise, epiphany, shocking news, sudden change. Well, this energy is interesting. So for intentions, you know, I definitely feel like this person is aware of a connection that they hold with you. With the soulmates card, there is a connection here that this person is feeling. With the 4 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, this energy is interesting because the 4 of Pentacles is kind of about holding on to something very tightly, almost like a jealous or possessive energy, which would make a lot of sense with that heart storm energy. But the other thing with the 4 of Pentacles is that this can be about being very closed off and not open to receiving love. So I'm wondering if this person is like having a hard time opening up to you or desiring not to open up to you fully because they have a lot of stormy feelings in their heart. And so I'm wondering if this is why we have just this more seductive type of energy coming through, because it's like maybe that's all that they feel comfortable giving right now, but it bothers them. You know what I mean? Like I don't think this person necessarily wants just a physical connection with you. But for others of you, this could be jealousy coming in too, like a very possessive energy of just like not wanting anyone else to have you. And it's interesting because when I was shuffling the deck, I don't know if you guys saw it on camera, but the Devil card kept showing itself when I was shuffling, and I thought to say something about it, but it didn't show itself here. So it may not be as prominent as I think, but The Devil card can also talk about being possessive, and it can talk about physical attractions and things like that. But what I see here for intentions. So again, I don't know the situation between you and your person. I don't know if you're separated or together or what it is. I'm really being drawn first here to this Five of Pentacles in reverse. There's something that this person felt like they lost that they are wanting to gain back at this time with regard to this connection. So maybe they abandoned you in the past, or maybe you abandoned them. And I see that this person is now wanting to reconnect back with you. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry, guys. I dropped a bunch of cards on the floor. But yeah, it's like this person is intending to re-engage in this connection in some way. And I also wonder if this could have to do with their self-esteem as well. Like, just as an individual, starting to feel better about themselves or better about a situation. But I feel with the King of Swords here that there's still not a lot of clarity around what they want. They could be very rigid with their beliefs, with that King of Swords being in the reverse. But like, you know, I don't see them like being super tapped into their higher selves or what it is that they really want or the action that they're really ready to take with regard to this connection. What I see here with the Four of Wands, excuse me, you guys, I'm so sorry. What I see here with the Four of Wands is like them feeling really comfortable with you and wanting, it's like wanting to just keep the door open for something. I also feel with this Four of Wands, there's this energy of like, maybe like community or maybe even cohabitation for some of you. Like maybe like wanting to like move in together depending on how established this connection is. Or maybe you guys are a part of like this same community, the same neighborhood or something, like, and them wanting to just kind of keep that status quo, keep that comfort for right now. But the Four of Wands for me is also about kind of keeping the door open for something to walk in. And you know what else is interesting? Another synchronicity in your reading, pile 3, we have soulmates here. And this card for me is the 11-11 card because of the way the wands look like the number 11. It's like soulmate energy again. So they very much feel that you are a soulmate. But their energy is very confusing to me, I'm not gonna lie. So let's continue on here. I'm gonna get some clarifying cards here with this little oracle deck so we can just see what else comes through with their intentions. Okay, so we have excited for the future, which is interesting because it's like, there's just all of this really stormy and kind of like there was almost a sadness that I feel from this person in the past. But then we have this one really bright card over here. So it's like, maybe there's this feeling, like this intention for them to build a future with you, because the Four of Wands can also be talking about establishing a foundation for a connection. Yeah, so we've got shadow work here. Yeah, I think this person still has a lot of healing to do. Makes sense with the Heartstorm and the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like this person might be aware of the fact that they have work to do on themselves. And maybe they've already been doing the work. And we have fake love coming up here. Lessons at the bottom in reverse. So it's like, when I see fake love, it doesn't necessarily mean this person is fake or that this soulmate connection that you both may feel is fake. What I feel with this person is that they are struggling to tap into their heart space right now. I even think that they're struggling to tap into their mind and their thoughts and get clear about what it is they want, or even communicate with you, because you guys did choose a blue crystal, you know, which is associated with the throat chakra, which has to do with our communication and listening skills, right? So to me, it feels like right now this person's intentions are to hold on to you while they're working on themselves and keep the door open for a potentially exciting future with you. But I think that they're still struggling with tapping into their heart space and understanding their feelings and thoughts and why they feel the way that they feel. Maybe even why they behave the way that they act, or the way that they, understanding why they think the way they think as well. All right, let's see. of these cards here. What are their ancient spirit for pile 3? It's like surface level. You know what I mean? Like the fake love feels like it's surface level, physical. That might be all this person is capable of right now because of the shadow work and the healing that they still need to go through. We have vegans, solitude, independent, and peace. So this person is wanting peace from this connection. This is what they intend. Makes a lot of sense because for some reason they have some really turbulent feelings here. We also have the blue avians, philosophy, releasing karma, and mysticism, right? So I definitely think that this person is still perhaps going to come across as maybe confusing, especially with mysticism being here. I see them being really having a hard time with expressing right now. But again, I think it's just because of what healing that they're working through right now. So let's take a look. We're going to see what this person would tell you from the heart if they could open it up and be truly honest and vulnerable with you. Pile 3. We have afflicted. Our connection still affects me. That's quite obvious here for sure. They still have a lot of turbulent feelings with regard to this relationship. They're still bothered by something here is what I feel. We have transformation. Being apart has been life-changing for me. Interesting. So if you guys have been apart from this person, they have been working on themselves. That's what I was picking up with that 5 of Pentacles reverse. It's like they've been down and out and they've been working on healing something. They're ready to rejoin this connection, rejoin the world. I'm getting like religion messages here because remember in the beginning I said church lady with these pearls and I was coming across as like this person's values, and this card has a cross on it. So I wonder if this person has like found Christianity or has joined some sort of organized religion, and that's been a part of their healing process perhaps, and where they may have been getting some of their values from. Let's see. Okay. So we have irreplaceable. I keep comparing others to you. So you definitely stand out above the rest for this person. And then we have mistakes. I will make things right between us one day. So they do want to fix things at some point with you. At the bottom of the deck, we have apologies. Even though I don't show it, I'm sorry for how things went between us. I definitely feel this person has a lot of remorse for something here. That keeps coming through with like a lot of these messages. So, goodness, pile 3. I would love to hear in the comments kind of what the status of this connection is and how some aspects of this reading resonated with your situation. So please share your thoughts below. If you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so that you guys know when I'm uploading new content. Thank you guys so much for viewing, and I'll see you in a new one really soon, okay? Bye.